Alright, what is up boys and girls, welcome back to another video. No nonsense today, I'm just going to go and find some really nice trades of this 80% win rate strategy that I have been trading. If you want to get more information about it, you can go down in the description, sign up for the private Discord, where I'll be giving you alerts and signals and also more information about the strategy. So we're just going to get right into it. Like and subscribe, leave a comment and do sign up to the Discord below. So I can actually see there is a potential trade here from this morning. My dad actually took this trade, which is an incredible thing. You can see here a pretty obvious 5-minute gap here, I would say. Very obvious. You can see what we're looking for. We've got this accumulation throughout Asia session here. Then we're coming towards London Open. We come down, we get the liquidity sweep below this level here. Really nice V shape back to the upside. We've got that inverted fair value gap. We've got this lovely entry closing back above, targeting a 1-for-1. That got hit straight away. Go break even on the rest, target a run up to the next high. This come and got hit, and then the rest would have got break even. But as you can see, 1 to 2.5 trade there. 1 to 2 trade, really nice little trade. Literally about 2 hours ago. These trades happen all the damn time, by the way, guys. This isn't just, you know, cherry picked stuff. This is literally from 2 hours ago that I didn't even know was on the charts until I just looked. You can see on the 1 minute, this is even more obvious. Area of accumulation, manipulation, and then distribution. That's the signature and price that you're always looking for. Price going sideways, manipulation, and then distribution. This is what you're looking for. Really easy to spot and easy to trade. Yesterday was a bit of a weird one because we just ground to the downside for ages. We were waiting to see whether or not we were going to come down and get that return to the upside. I think there was actually in the end I ended up taking this 15-minute trade. This one here, I think this was it. I think I might have got, was it this 15 minute? I think I might have got a better entry than this though. Was it this 5 minute that I took? I think it might have been, it was somewhere in this region here, because I could tell once we came down, started getting this nice bullish reaction, that we were going to come back up. You can see you could have taken this very clean 5 minute here. If you take a look to the side, this isn't as obvious, because you can see we're kind of ground to the downside for a while, but we've got all these levels of liquidity getting swept out. And the more levels that we sweep here, considering we're near all-time highs as well, the more chance of getting a reversal. And you can see when we finally swept this level here, we came down. I think we pretty much touched 50% as well. Let me just take a look here. 50%, is it 50% of this from the very bottom of this? Yeah, we pretty much tapped into 50%, got a really bullish reaction from it. You can see we've kind of started to V-shape back up from this local area here. So we're kind of grinding down. We finally get that good impulse to the downside manipulation. And then you can see we're kind of V-shaping back up here. Close back above this fair value gap. Targeting a 1-for-1 here. A little bit of chop for around half an hour or so. And then you can see we come up, we hit the 1-for-1. And then we're running up for targets, aren't we? I always target about halfway up the V-shape for the second TP. And then I usually hold for the final TP for the high. You can see we started to stall out though. So I ended up closing the rest of the position when we started to grind sideways here, you can see. Because obviously the session was about to end. And I have to close my positions on futures. So I think I closed my position somewhere around this area here. Overall, it was around a 2.5 R yesterday. Pretty good. Nothing to scoff at. There's also a short here that you could have taken if you want to take shorts, but I don't take shorts near all-time highs because I just find them too risky. But there was a good short somewhere in this region. You can see we came up, swept liquidity up here. Was it on the 2 minute? There was definitely a short up here that you could have taken. Based off of this, I think this 3 minute was the one. You can see we obviously came down, swept liquidity below. We actually missed out on a really amazing textbook long because it didn't close. Look at this. This was really disappointing. Let me just remove that one for now. You can see accumulation. We get that manipulation down, sweeping out liquidity. Lovely V-shape back up here. You can see we missed out by a point of closing back up with the fair value gap. And then it ran pretty much instantly to take profit. As you can see, if we'd have entered here, if we'd just got that close, this would have been hitting a 1-for-1 basically instantaneously. And then obviously running up to the high, which would have been your probably be your final TP halfway up, and then the full TP up here. then you probably would have been looking at basically having a nice 1 to 4 trade. You would have been done for the day. But as you can see, it wasn't meant to be. Really interesting though, because it shows that you can obviously get these kinds of trades all the time. But as you can see, this 3 minute short here would have also worked. Very, very clear and obvious. Sweep the high, come down, close below. By the way, the stop loss is a close back above, not a wick like this. So this wick wouldn't have counted as a stop loss. And then as you can see here, come down, hit the 141 straight away, go break even on the rest, targeting lows, target this low here, and then probably just leave a runner and target somewhere lower down here. This would have worked out as well. Probably a 1 to 4, 1 to 5 trade. You could have arguably held it for longer as well. Absolutely incredible strategy that has insane amounts of potential. This one here was a potentially really good one, but a bit of a weird one. I think this was actually on changeover from New York to Asia session here, but this one also would have worked. You can see pretty clear and obvious accumulation, manipulation and distribution. Closing back above there with a really good impulse candle. This would have come from 1 pretty much straight away, and then you could have held runners for a lot higher. As you can see, you could have held these runners for potentially a 1 to 10 at this high here. So absolutely incredible strategy. Definitely go check it out for yourself. If you do want signals and alerts for this, you can get them down in the description below. Please do drop a like and subscribe. I'm just going to keep on pumping out these videos every day, showing you all the trades that I've taken recently and how good this strategy is. I mean, you can see just across the board, just eyeballing this chart, the amount of times you get these V-shaped recoveries. If you can catch them on the way back up, you will be making some really good gains. Specifically the way that I trade with the break even, it saves you a lot of losses as well. If you do get in and the market reverses on you, you can basically get out a lot of the losses break even. This one here would have been an absolute beast if I could have got a decent entry for it. You can see this 1 minute here would have been a good entry, but sadly it wasn't V-shaped enough for me for my criteria to take. But you can obviously see this would have been a winner as well. This one would have been a great trade with really good momentum. But these happen all the time, so please do get involved with the channel, and I'll catch you in the next video. Cheers.